Hello guys from Reddit, YouTube and League of Legends. This is FX Moon with a new broken item. Yes, we had Black Cleaver pretty early put out as a broken item, just taking it and winning the game. The next broken item, at least on a few champs, is for certain Runaan's Hurricane. What Runaan's Hurricane does? Pretty easy. It gives you 70% attack speed and splits up your shot. It only works on ranged, by the way. Meaningful, you split up shots. Your main shot on a main target still deals the same damage, but two close targets get a certain amount of the damage dealt. Probably around 75%, 50 to 75, well, around that. I didn't do the exact maths. So, what makes this item so OP? That's what I'm gonna show you now. So, starting off with the most broken champ, this is definitely Kog'Maw. Here you can see Kog'Maw I just bought on Runaan's Hurricane, and it splits up my shot. Activating now my W, the passive, the percentage damage gets on all three targets, not only on my main target but on all hit. Here you can see this pretty easy. At the little blue numbers, or violet, or whatever that is, coming down from next to the red numbers for the physical damage. Here you can see it pretty good. Just look closely and you can see it. Also here, pretty good visible. Again, this is for me the most broken point, because Kog'Maw is an absolutely late game tank destroyer, game destroyer, and now being able to hit 3 people with that passive, with that percentage passive, is broken. Going on with the second most broken champion, this is in my opinion certainly our good old friend Twitch. As you can see here, I bought Runaan's Hurricane and going to proceed to go to those creeps. My shot gets split up and I hit 3 targets with my passive, but not that. My ulti is doing the same thing. It gets split into 3 shots, all 3 pass through, and all 3 put down the poison, my passive, so I can expunge 3 people after that. And that, in my opinion, is pretty damn broken, as you might say. Here it's pretty obvious, and again, I hit only 1, but I can expunge 2 with 6 stacks, so yeah, broken. Following up with the third most broken champion, it's my favorite AD carry, one of my favorites, it's Varus. Varus now here with the Runaan's Hurricane and his W maxed out. His W now applies to 3 targets. That means I can, combined with my E or my Q, take exactly 5% of the max HP from 3 targets. And that's pretty strong. Furthermore, as you can see here, it's pretty obvious that I hit 3 targets with my passive. I'm going to show you in this clip another little thing that is pretty broken. Well, it's not super broken, but it's strong. The red buff gets afflicted to 3 targets as well, which makes the red buff even stronger again on AD carries. This is shown even more now here, and yes, this is my third most broken champion. Following up with the fourth most broken champion, this is another favorite champion of mine, Ashe. Ashe is now not as broken as the others, but she catalyzed a lot of utility with this, as her frozen shot applies now to 3 targets, slowing 3 targets with an insane amount of damage. No one will ever get away from you again. Meaningful, she's now even more useful in teamfights than only her ultimate, as chasing off enemies gets pretty easy and disengaging against an Ashe gets basically impossible. Another viable option probably is our good old friend Tristana. Now, why she's viable? Well, her E-skill synchronized with the Runaan's Hurricane, meaningful if Runaan's Hurricane, the shot of Runaan's Hurricane kills a minion, her E-skill makes that minion explode. So basically we have here the possibility of a new split pushing champion, and with split pushing champion I mean the best of the best, because that's probably faster than Jax or any else champion can do. So we might see some Tristana teleport, or Tristana even going completely AFK split pushing in the near future. Other champions this item works on are, for example, Misfortune with W passive. It stacks on all three champions hit, and Kog'Maw with his passive 10% true damage on all three guys. Champions it does not work on from our AD carries would be, for example, Draven. It does not work with his Q. Sadly, no extra damage, but so it is. Caitlyn, it does not work with a passive headshot. Passive headshot only counts to the main target. Vayne. Vayne's W does not go on 3 people, as it then just disappears. And Sivir, her W does not fly over to more targets hit by Runaan's Hurricane. Runaan's Hurricane is certainly a nice new item, and it opens up a lot of possibilities. For example, put a AD carry mid. With Runaan's Hurricane, AD carries now have a nice AoE damage, and they can actually now take the spot of an AP mid carry. But Runaan's Hurricane also has some problems, as you can see with Kog'Maw and Twitch. That's just ridiculous. That Runaan's Hurricane applies honored effects is pretty nice for lifesteal and crits, but it should not work with Kog'Maw's W or Twitch's ulti slash as passive poison, as well as with Varus W. Even though I'm an AD carry player and I love this item on those 3, I have to admit that's just broken. What is your opinion, guys? Leave a comment.